Well, outside the political arena, a steady flow of mourners turning out to the Progressive Liberal Party's headquarters on Farrington Road immediately after hearing the news of Wilchcombe's untimely death this morning. With that angle, we turn to our Carla Palmer.
With the advent of social media aided by technology, the news came quick. And for many party supporters, friends and colleagues gathered at the PLP headquarters on Farrington Road, it hit like a freight train. Of the death of Social Services Minister responsible for information and broadcasting, the Honourable Obie Wilchcombe. Chairman Emeritus of the PLP, Minky Isaacs, was the leading party official already present. The veteran broadcast journalist turned politician, cabinet minister, and nationalist, in that of Minister Wilchcombe, Isaacs remarked, heralded the banner of the party's ideology and history as a PLP who never wavered. Wilchcombe's shoes, says Isaacs and others, will be hard to fill.
He always put his country first. He was a devoted Bahamian who wanted to see the progress of his people through the country to be a better place for all. His passing is indeed a shock. It is a shock to our party, and we want to offer our condolences to his family.
Mr. Wilchcombe, my friend, my brother, 31 years together on this job. I know him in and out. All the conventions, I worked with him very, very closely. And I always feel like nobody could really organize a PLP convention like Mr. Obie Wilchcombe. You know, he's a compassionate person, he's an understanding person, he's a caring person. So sorry he gone so soon.
I got to know Minister Wilchcombe from his early days and going to Grand Bahama and dealing with the young liberals. And watching him evolve over the years to the person that we know him to be. Eloquent, well-presented, spoke with determination, spoke with intelligence, and to see him come up through the rank as broadcaster of worth.
Charismatic, respectful, and inspiring were just some adjectives describing Minister Wilchcombe. And for many persons remembering him fondly, his humble and caring nature had him well placed as Minister of Social Services.
He liked poor people. There's never one time that I called Mr. Wilchcombe about something that had to do with poor, that he did not respond. And he always called back, in particular, when you talk about poor people.
He is a friend to all the Bahamas, and his life was very impactful and inspiring. And this morning when I received the news, certainly I was saddened and shocked. It seemed surreal when I was told, but I could only reflect on his confidence, the inspiration he brought to all Bahamian people, the young people, people of all ages and gender. So his life was impactful.
Minister Wilchcombe joined frontline politics in 1994 when he was made a senator in the Pinling administration. He leaves behind a generation of two young men who now sit where he once sat, Senators Darren Pickstock and Randy Roll.
He was always one who was squarely focused on advancing the progressive cause for the Bahamas and for the citizens. He always had an open door policy. You can always reach Minister Wilchcombe, and so this is a profound loss.
He was an extraordinary individual. We would tease him. I called him to tease him yesterday, saying that, you know, Miami Dolphins had just won the Super Bowl. He was that person. Whatever he believed in, he gave his all. And so, you know, it's a major loss for us. I'm saddened, and I want to extend condolences to his entire family.
The word has since come that all flags are to be flown at half-mast. And so that is the case here at the PLP headquarters on Farrington Road. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Carla Palmer.